Here's how you can eliminate your mortgage without spending any money. Mortgage elimination. The few who understand the system will either be so interested in its profits or so dependent on its favors that there will be no opposition from that class. Rothschild Brothers of London, 1863. One process of mortgage elimination has provided a highly confidential administrative procedure that has been 100% effective for several years. A non-confrontational way to ensure there's no litigation. Over 400 homeowners obtained clear title. However, in the past year or so, the banks reneged on their agreement to reconvey the deed after the debt was discharged. New procedures are needed to complete this administrative remedy. The information below is useful to understand the extent of the banking fraud. Now we are using the consumer protection laws to stop the extraordinary predation of the banks and other lending institutions. Topmost of these laws is the Truth in Lending Act of 1968, revised in 1980, 1995, and 2000. Also useful to our quest for fairness and justice under the law are the Real Estate Settlement Practices Act, the Homeowners Equity Protection Act, the Fair Credit Billing Act, state and federal usury laws, and others. The complexity of these laws has generally made them inaccessible to all but the most persistent and those who can hire attorneys to represent them. We have found a middle ground in which our paralegals audit and analyze your mortgage or deed of trust for violations, produce the documents that connect these violations to the statutes and case law, and guide you through the administrative stage. More than half of the cases are settled without the necessity of litigation. But we have attorneys all around the USA ready to represent you in court on a contingency basis should that be necessary. How serious is it? Nearly every mortgage or deed of trust has 25 to 35 violations of the statutes and regulations. The best we have seen was only 9 violations. Usually, half of these violations are title issues, which means that they are so serious that such violations can lead to the lender being forced to give up security interest in the property, your home free and clear of debt. In addition, each violation can result in fines against the lender of up to $2,000. You do the math. Banks could lose their banking charter over this and, after all, what bank would be dumb enough to want to take their own fraud into court with someone who knows their secrets and how to deal with them? Nevertheless, this consumer protection process only addresses the super greediness of the lenders. There is still an underlying fraud you should be aware of as well. The lending techniques that are used are beyond brilliant. It took some very, very smart people to figure out how to appear to be lending money, but in actuality have the value supplied by the person applying for a loan. And that is what is happening. If you're an honest, ethical person who believes that the party who funds a loan should be repaid, then we can help you. When you discover the truth, you will be happy to be repaid for funding your own loan and wonder why the bankers thought they should be paid. It's only fair to receive equal protection under the law, equal protection under the bank loan agreement, and for the whole truth about the bank loan agreement to be revealed. The whole truth is not revealed to the borrower. The bank or other lending institution does not disclose to you that your promissory note is actually an asset to the bank, which they deposit as their asset. The bank does not let you know that a promissory note is actually a negotiable instrument under the Uniform Commercial Code and that it will be deposited to fund your loan. Nor did they tell you that the bank has a liability to you for approximately the amount of the loan. The bank does not tell you that you actually provided the real cash value for your own loan. Thus, the bank only appears to be lending you anything. The Federal Reserve banks create money out of thin air to buy government bonds. The Federal Reserve Bank is a total money-making machine. Representative Wright Patman, former chairman of a House banking committee, that's right, banks and lending institutions only appear to lend money. Let's take a quick look at how money is created at the government level, then we'll see how this applies to you and your alleged debt. But is it money? Where did the Federal Reserve get the money to exchange for the government bonds? It made a bookkeeping entry. That's it. Money is created by the banks out of thin air. Our government gave them that power when it created the Federal Reserve System. The Federal Reserve creates money out of nothing. This is usury, the payment of interest on pretended loans, the true cause of the hidden tax called inflation, the way in which the Fed creates boom-bust cycles. This technique was developed by political and monetary wizards to create money out of nothing for the purpose of lending. This is not an entirely accurate description because it implies that money is created first and then waits for someone to borrow it. On the other hand, textbooks on banking often state that money is created out of debt. This also is misleading because it implies that debt exists first and then is converted into money. In truth, money is not created until the instant it is borrowed. It is the act of borrowing which causes it to spring into existence. And, incidentally, it is the act of paying off the debt that causes it to vanish. There is no short phrase that perfectly describes that process. So, until one is invented along the way, we shall continue using the phrase, create money out of nothing, and occasionally add, for the purpose of lending, where necessary to further clarify the meaning. So, let us now see just how far this money debt creation process has been carried, and how it works. The first fact that needs to be considered is that our money today has no gold or silver behind it whatsoever. The fraction is not 54% or 15%. It is 0%. It has traveled the path of all previous fractional money in history and already has degenerated into pure fiat money. The fact that most of it is in the form of checkbook balances rather than paper currency is a mere technicality, and the fact that bankers speak about reserve ratios is eyewash. The so-called reserves to which they refer are, in fact, treasury bonds and other certificates of debt. Former Congressman Louis McFadden, chairman of the House Committee on Banking and Currency, remarked about the Federal Reserve Bank, a superstate controlled by international bankers and international industrialists acting together to enslave the world for their own pleasure. Debt elimination through knowledge of the statutes is an essential part of real freedom. To learn more about this information, contact us at glgse7en@gmail. Free yourself today.
We're excited to provide you with access to the most up-to-date technology and research that have successfully helped numerous individuals in the past. We're confident that they can do the same for you. Please don't hesitate to contact us if you have any questions or concerns. We highly recommend reviewing our information packet, which contains cutting-edge and proven knowledge. We believe that access to this information is important for everyone, and we encourage you to share it with your friends and family.